Hi, this is Tim Reidy for America Magazine, and this week we're going to be talking of an issue that's of special concern to veterans, especially on this month when we celebrate Veterans Day. The Veterans Administration estimates that over 200,000 veterans spend part of the year living on the street. Now, some estimates put that number as high as 300,000 or 400,000. What we do know is that homelessness is a particular problem among the veterans community, and this is added to the unemployment rate among veterans, which is close to 20%. Now, many of these veterans who live on the street are veterans of the war in Vietnam, but increasingly as of late, we're also seeing veterans of Iraq and Afghanistan, and some people have put that number now at 9,000. Now, this is much higher than the number of veterans that were seen among Vietnam veterans, at least this close to the war time. Back then, it took about 10 years before observers began to notice the problem of homelessness among veterans from Vietnam. Now it's becoming prominent much sooner. Another interesting fact here is that close to 7,000 veterans, homeless veterans, are women, a reflection of the growing number of women serving in the military. The VA recently pledged $500 million to help eliminate homelessness among veterans. Now, this is a commendable enterprise, but it is coming at a time when the problems facing veterans are multiplying. In addition to the usual problems facing veterans, post-traumatic stress disorder, alcoholism, drug abuse, we're also seeing problems associated with the long tours of duty that veterans of Iraq and Afghanistan have been forced to endure. In particular, the frequent redeployments can make it difficult to adjust to life at home, and this has led, experts believe, to the rise in homelessness among veterans of those wars. The proposed infusion of government funds from the VA will provide much-needed services for veterans, in particular in the areas of drug and alcohol addiction counseling. But our commitment to the troops cannot end there. In the future, our decision to wage war must weigh both the short-term and the long-term burdens that war places upon our soldiers. This includes post-traumatic stress disorder, alcoholism, drug abuse, and also homelessness. Sadly, the lesson of Vietnam, that these effects can last for years, if not decades, has yet to be learned. And we are wondering, perhaps in 10 years, 20 years, will we still be seeing veterans of Iraq and Afghanistan walking our streets? We certainly hope not. This is Tim Reidy for America Magazine.